The Interceptors, an elite squad of pursuit-trained officers patrolling the streets of Essex. The tools of their trade, these high-performance rally cars. Using Mitsubishi Evolution 8s and Subaru Imprezas, their job is to deny criminals the use of the road. There's not much that can get away from them, but that doesn't stop some people from trying. Coming up on Police Interceptors, a gang of robbers is desperate to escape.
Yeah, he's lost it on the roundabout, centre of the roundabout.
The driver of a stolen van gets nicked.
Get out of the van! Get out of the van! Get out of the van! Do not move, do you understand? Oh, I love it, I love this job.
And a burglar is spotted through a window from 900 feet.
He's putting some gloves on his hands at the moment. At 11:45 p.m, Gorham Airfield. The police helicopter, call sign Quebec Hotel 99, is scrambled. A gang of men in balaclavas have been spotted trying to break into a jeweller's shop using an angle grinder. But they get spooked and flee empty-handed. They're now driving towards London at over 130 miles per hour. It's the job of the helicopter to follow them. But it's the job of the Interceptors to stop them. Putting his foot down in the 276 brake horsepower Mitsubishi Evolution 8 is Mark. With Flinny monitoring the radio as more information comes in.
There's a vehicle that's being pursued along the A12. We're going to head up and sit at this end of the A12. It won't take long, it's doing about 130, so it's not going to take an awful long time to get down this way.
Up above, the helicopter crew relays the car's every move to the Interceptors on the ground.
QH99 into the dark section, Boreham, towards Boreham interchange.
Even in a Volvo S40 doing 130, there's no escape from this eye in the sky.
99 approaching Premier Inn, just approaching the roundabout, braking for the roundabout now.
He brakes hard, nearly losing it on the roundabout.
99 committed A12 London bound.
As the bloke's driving gets worse, his speed increases.
Red Gold 3.
He narrowly misses two cars while undertaking.
Possibly signalling for the 414. 99, can you advise?
The driver's turned off a dual carriageway, but he's still flooring it.
Yeah, he's lost it on the roundabout, centre of the roundabout.
He clips a signpost before wiping out on a roundabout. Considering they've just been in a high-speed crash, the occupants don't hang about.
Decam, top A414 roundabout.
The robbers take a hike across some fields. The Interceptors can't follow and have to rely on the helicopter crew to guide them.
Yeah, we've got 3 decams so far, we're following them at the moment. 4 decam, over.
4 people have got out of it, we understand now, and have run off across the field. So we're going to go up and see if we can help with containment of the field.
The runners are desperate to get away, but some are fitter than others. The one at the back can't keep up, while the bloke in the middle splits off and heads for cover.
Still got 4 on 4, got 2 making off together, one's gone in the wooded area between the A12.
Mark and Flinny are moments away. The helicopter crew stick with the 2 men at the front, which includes the driver.
Yeah, QZ27, where can we head them off? QZ27, they're still walking now, parallel with the A12.
One of them chucks something into the bushes. On the ground, it's pitch black. But up above, the helicopter's fitted with a thermal imaging camera. It enables heat to be detected, particularly body heat. And these blokes are sweating buckets.
Bro, have you got a lit up area just on the near side? There's 2 of them approaching that.
Fellow Interceptors Biggers and Grant arrive at the roundabout where the driver lost it. Someone's no-claims bonus just went up. Hitting the roundabout at over 100, it's probably fortunate they chose a Volvo as the getaway car. The 2 men have made it to some farm buildings.
Yeah, confirmed. If you come London bound on the A12, you've got a lit up area just on the near side. I'm in an area called the White House, over.
The helicopter can track them, but to catch them, the interceptors need to find this farm, and fast.
From QH99, last seen in the area of the White House, which is the lit up area just to the left of the A12 London bound.
Eventually they arrive. The chopper crew keep the men in their sights. But as Flinny and Mark pile out, the robbers duck down behind a barn and disappear from sight.
They go back in on containing a barn where they were last seen to go in, and they have not come out of them.
Coming up in part 2, the interceptors try to flush them out.
Police officer at the door! Shut yourself now or I'll send the door!
Coming up on Police Interceptors, a wanted man does a runner.
Dave, there's someone through there.
And a gang of diesel thieves is caught red-handed.
Where's your receipt?
What receipt?
Flinny and Mark are searching for a gang who tried to rob a jeweller's shop. Hitting speeds of 130 miles per hour, the driver eventually lost it on a roundabout, and all 4 men did a runner.
Decode, top 8414 roundabout.
The helicopter tracked 2 of them to this barn before they disappeared.
Where they were last seen to go in, and they have not come out of them.
The interceptors have been joined by the dog unit. Together, they begin searching the barn.
You show yourselves or the dog's going to come in! Show yourselves now!
No shortage of hiding places in here.
The plan is at the moment we're going to put the dog unit in. I'm just going to get my colleague out. Ian, are you still in here?
Police officer at the door! Show yourself now or I'll send the door!
I think you three straight ahead, Grandpa. See that van? I think they're outside. I think that's a fan that goes directly outside. Hang on.
The cops think they've spotted them round the other side of the barn. But when they get there, there's no sign.
Dog's loose in the yard.
Inside, the search continues. But it's been half an hour since the helicopter crew last saw the gang, and Mark reckons they found themselves a pretty good hiding place.
Now it's getting very cold. They're going to be looking for cover. They're going to be looking for somewhere out of sight of the helicopter. You can hear the helicopter. They know the helicopter's over there looking for them, so they will have gone to ground somewhere. And we'll be looking for cover to avoid us.
The helicopter crew only lost sight of them for a few seconds, but it's like they vanished into thin air.
We've had no more indication at the moment as to where the suspects may be. So we're still looking and checking all over the place.
The cops on the ground are convinced the gang aren't in the barn and decide to extend their search. Then the helicopter crew spot a heat source at the side of the barn. They ask the interceptors to take a look.
Right, fellas, come down. You come. We've got police dogs here, mate. Right, go on down. Graham, come out, mate. We've got 2 to take.
And bingo.
Both on suspicion of... Outstanding.
By climbing up between the outer skin of the barn and the wall, the gang had made themselves invisible to the thermal imaging camera. But they'd also worked up a bit of a sweat getting there, and that heat eventually gave them away.
We couldn't work out where they'd gone, and eventually they looked up in the eaves on the outside of the barn, and they were just tucked up there in a really small space, which goes to show you can't look everywhere. The dog didn't detect it because obviously it's up in the air, so they're not getting any scent on the ground level. So it's a good job, really.
Mark and Flinny see the 2 robbers on their way to Colchester Nick, while fellow interceptors gather evidence at the scene of the crash. The Volvo had been stolen from North London and was driving on false number plates. It's clear to Biggers that this gang meant business.
If we look in the vehicle, and I'll show you now, a crowbar on the floor, the sat-nav in the car has got the address of the jewellers in it. We've got a sledgehammer. In the boot is a large petrol angle grinder.
It's as good a picture of going equipped as you're likely to find.
Big angle grinder, crowbar, sledgehammer and a bag for your jewellery.
3 men were caught. A 4th got away and is still on the run. The object chucked into the bushes turned out to be a pair of gloves and was sent away for forensics. They were charged with attempted burglary and taking the car and failing to stop for the cops. The helicopter's thermal imaging camera played a key role in finding the men.
Yeah, we've got 3 decamps so far. We're following them at the moment.
That same camera can also read a car's number plate from 700 feet.
Target's now on the map.
Increasingly, it's technology that's keeping the cops one step ahead of the crooks. Across Essex, there's a network of cameras. They're not clocking your speed, but they are reading your number plate. This automatic number plate recognition system, or ANPR, is one of the Interceptors' chief weapons in the war on crime. 4:30 p.m, Basildon. The Laindon team is out on a shout. Russ is running on blues and twos behind the wheel of the Evo, with Mark receiving updates from control.
We've just had information that a stolen vehicle, a white Vauxhall Caro van, has just come into Essex, down near the M25. We've got 3 cars available at the moment, so what we're trying to do is make our way to the 3 main routes through the rush hour traffic to hopefully intercept it.
The stolen van has triggered one of the ANPR cameras close to the motorway and is heading into the county. In an Evo 8 with a top speed of 157 miles per hour, it won't take Russ and Mark long to reach the A13, one of the main arterial routes into Essex. They park up and sit across the road watching the traffic below. They're on the lookout for a white Vauxhall van with a set of ladders on top.
Sit here or sit down the bottom? There it is. There it is.
Hey guys, it's just literally got under us. Yeah, A13. That there, man.
Just 20 seconds later, the stolen van drives underneath, and they're onto it.
Yeah, currently behind stolen vehicle. A13, Greenacres towards Basildon, 5 bells.
It's lane 1. Right, that is the stolen vehicle that we've turned out for.
Speed 70 in traffic. The vehicle does have ladders on the roof.
Yeah, this is, I think it was stolen today. What we'll do, obviously we're on our own at the minute. If we try and stop it, it makes off. People are going to obviously have to try and catch up. So what we'll do is he'll just stay behind it. He's not going anywhere. I'm guessing he's probably going to sense. Yeah, no, he's testing to see if we're following him. He knows we're following him now.
Indicator, stand by. He knows.
Just 3 hours ago, a house in Farnborough in Hampshire was burgled. The keys to the owner's van were nicked, together with the van itself. The thief has driven it 80 miles, only to find an Evo 8 in his rearview mirror.
His driving is a bit twitchy, a bit erratic.
This will be a runner.
The pair suspect the driver's going to ditch the van and take his chances on foot.
We're approaching the roundabout, so temporarily holding traffic. Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
With the van stationary, Mark makes his move.
Get out of the van! 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 Get out! Stand still! Stay exactly where you are, mate. Do not move. Do not move. Do you understand? Right, you're under arrest on suspicion of theft of this motor vehicle. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned. Something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do so may be given evidence. Do you understand?
Yeah? Got any weapons, needles, anything on your tool, mate? Nothing. Right. Okay.
The guy doesn't even try to blag his way out of this one.
Right, come sit in my car. Go on. Now that's good police work. All right, I'm just going to move the car. Me around. All right, because we're just going to move over there. We're just going to move, and I'll come and sort you out. All right.
gets better being older.
It's come through one of our ANPR cameras. It's flagged up as a stolen vehicle, which it is. Because of where it sort of flagged initially, there's various routes, so you make your own luck. We've come A13, that was one of the routes you could have taken, and the other guys have gone to the 127 and various other roads. Our luck was in.
And it was just fortuitous that we just happened to be on that bridge just as it approached.
The potential was, it stopped, you have to make a decision. Do we let it carry on? We're in stationary traffic, I stay in the car, Mark gets out, and he's got out on his nick.
I think I probably shocked him into giving himself up, which is part of the plan, really.
Thanks, bro. Oh, I love it. I love this job.
"7 a.m, Basildon. The Laindon team can usually be found behind the wheel of these high-performance rally vehicles. But today, Russ is driving a Land Rover Discovery.
I don't know how this car opens.
And Flinny is keeping him company. No high-speed pursuits for them, because this morning they have a rather unusual wake-up call to make.
Got information that a person who's wanted for a damage and a theft is living in a caravan on a housing estate. We don't often have records of who lives in caravans, so we're just going to go down there, have a little knock on the door and see if there's anyone in.
So you just took it up and drag it into the nick.
He's been accused of stealing jewellery from his own family. If he's inside, he's in no hurry to answer the door. But over the years, Flinny and Russ have learned to be patient. Up to a point.
Room service.
Hello.
Morning.
What's your name? I forgot the name now.
It was the room service that give it away, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's your van? Right. All right, mate, there's a couple of things you wanted for. We need to get sorted out. All right, one's a theft and one's a damage. I'll give you some more details in the vehicle. But we'll say I'm going to arrest you on both of those things now.
The caravan's a bit of an Aladdin's cave. You never know what you're going to find.
Those are jelly babies. Where's this from then? It was already in there, was it? I think we'll take that with us and try and find out where that's gone from then, all right?
Either this lad lives off nothing but jelly babies, or this vending machine's in the wrong place. Russ and Flinny reckon they know the answer.
I'm not going to sure where this has come from, but I've got a fair idea it shouldn't be here. So what I'm going to do is arrest you on suspicion of theft of that at the moment. All right?
Just having a look round, there's a sweet dispenser, which people don't know things like that, do they? I would suggest it's been stolen from a shop somewhere, so what we'll do, we'll take it in, see if we can find out where it's from.
Somehow, I'm just going to take you home, so I don't want to be embarrassed into running off just through the estate.
Seems this lad has bitten off more than he can chew.
At least be in the warm today, wouldn't you? Could be worse. You might even get a breakfast out of it as well.
The caravan man with the sweet tooth had charges of criminal damage dropped. The family dropped the theft complaint, and the owner of the stack machine was never traced, so no charges were brought. Nicking thieves and stopping stolen cars is all in a day's work for the Interceptors. But to catch a burglar in the act and on camera is rare. Of course, it helps if you've got a helicopter that can reach anywhere in the county in under 15 minutes. The air support unit is scrambled to Brentwood, where a man has been spotted breaking into a house. Cops on the ground know the chopper by its call sign, Quebec Hotel 99.
Yeah, no, we've just seen a heat source at the top rear window.
Neighbours clocked a man breaking a window at the back and climbing inside.
He's in the upstairs bedroom right now, as far as we know.
Quebec Hotel 99 is first on the scene and helps guide a patrol car to the house.
Yeah, unit coming, I need some blue lights, can't see yet. Keep moving up, and it's just stop behind that vehicle now. Stop.
The cops on the ground need to find out if the burglar is still inside.
He's in the house, confirmed he's definitely in the house.
They keep the front and back covered while waiting for backup.
U459, ETA 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think he's moved. He looks like he's in the hallway now.
The average length of time a burglar spends in a house is between 3 and 5 minutes.
He's putting some gloves on his hands at the moment.
The average cost to the homeowner in nicked goods is over $2,000.
If I can see the fellow, he's in the window upstairs. I can probably ID him again if I need to. Confirmed. I can. Dark blue tracksuit top zipper with light blue underarms, cropped hair, IC1 male, looks to be Eastern European. He's collecting electrical goods.
Quebec Hotel 99, all units clear the air. He's in the black side, he's in window 2-2, correction, 1-2, and he's trying to fill up a bag. It's the rear room with the light on upstairs.
He's so busy ransacking the house that he hasn't noticed the helicopter watching him from 900 feet. Or the cops who surrounded the house. But eventually he wakes up to the searchlight outside the bedroom window.
He's running around the house on the inside looking for a way out by the look of it. Just keep it contained, so stay calm and wait for more units.
He's trapped and he knows it. This is when the situation is at its most dangerous.
I've got 2 officers going in with response shields, myself also without.
With backup in place, officers move in to make the arrest.
Yeah, we're getting no response from verbal challenges. 9-9, can you indicate he's still in the same room?
From the view we had, it's a no-no, we're still looking. But it was the rear right as we're looking at it.
Cheers, mate. A systematic search to contact.
It may only be a semi, but this bloke has managed to make himself invisible.
Sergeant Parkin, just to update you, still searching, no contact yet.
But not for long.
3-2, adult male. Sergeant Parkin, say again.
They said code 3-2, an adult male.
Result, also.
The man was found hiding in a cupboard. The burglar was no stranger to the police. The cops who nicked him knew exactly who he was.
Known to me, arrested suspect.
With cops on the ground working closely with those in the air, this has been a real team effort and a good result.
Can you pass on my most grateful thanks to 9-9? Excellent job, thank you.
No problem, 9-9.
The bloke admitted to burglary and asked for 40 similar offences to be taken into consideration. He was given a 12-month suspended sentence, but was soon arrested for another burglary and put behind bars. Coming up on Police Interceptors, a driver has difficulty remembering his own name.
You ain't giving me enough details about who you are, have you?
And an Essex girl has a bad day.
No, don't tell me I'm going to lose my licence. You are joking.
Coming up on Police Interceptors, a disqualified driver gives the cops the slip.
Which way, Mark? Straight over, mate, straight through.
A driver pushes his luck.
If you mess me about, you're just going to get nicked anyway.
The Dartford River crossing, a vital link carrying traffic across the Thames from Essex into Kent. Tonight, Rog is parked up in the Subaru to the south of the bridge. With Sergeant Dan monitoring the traffic on their number plate recognition camera. With an average of 150,000 vehicles flowing over this bridge every day, Dan and Roger kept busy.
Yeah, we'll go. That keeps updated. We're moving off now.
They're getting reports of a gang that have been spotted siphoning diesel from a lorry park.
Mark, you can't then stay where you are.
It's a common problem. When the drivers pull over to sleep, the thieves come out to play.
Are you ready?
Yes.
As they get there, another interceptor unit pulls up.
It looks like they're pouring diesel into a white van. What did the informant say they were doing?
It seems a group of men have been caught red-handed. Piled high inside their van are containers full of diesel. An Italian lorry driver spotted what the gang were up to and rang the cops.
What did you see them doing?
In that lorry.
Cosa hai visto? Cosa hai visto?
Stavano fuori gasolio da lì.
They are take the...
They took diesel from there?
Yeah.
I don't steal it from the lorry. I don't steal it anyway. I buy it at the petrol station. You fill my tank. Yeah, in there.
Where's your receipt?
What receipt?
He claims they bought the fuel from a garage. But who needs this much diesel in plastic containers?
We stopped them, and if you look in there, you'll see cans or siphons full of petrol. So they've all been arrested on suspicion of theft of petrol and going equipped, because there's stuff in there to suggest that they're trying to siphon petrol anyway. So they might have done all of these vehicles, although I wouldn't have recommended it, because I'm sure these people wouldn't have been very happy about it.
Not when you consider the cost of filling up an Arctic is over £1,000. It's rich pickings for the thief. In the back of the van's a piece of piping still wet with diesel. Lying on the ground, Roger and Mark find more tools of their trade.
Well, it's another piece of pipe.
They've been using their mouths to suck the diesel through these tubes and into plastic containers.
Got a bit of pipe there.
That can't taste good.
Yeah? This one's still got fuel around it. All down the side of the...
Yeah.
But it's not only fuel the thieves are interested in.
You'll see some of the lorries have actually got the back doors open. This is to show the local villainy that there isn't anything in worth nicking, because the lorry's empty, and it saves the £500 or £600 worth of damage for them slashing the canvas sides to see that there's nothing in it.
That's exactly what he just said. He just said in England it's so bad. He said in England it is so bad. He said they just cut the sides. He said, and they just do it. He goes, and then he turned around and he said, England. He said, your police very, very good. 5 minutes, you were here. And I was like, yeah. He goes, in Italy, 30 minutes. I was like, well, we are good.
We're very good.
No, we didn't tell him that. I didn't have the heart to tell him we were just round the corner at the time we were coming in.
Anything in your pockets? Any sharp? Any knives? Nothing like that, no?
It's very difficult to prove where the petrol's come from. At the end of the day, they've been doing, you know, a bit of criminality, and they're under arrest for it. And yeah, he may be saying that this might be his lorry, but these guys are saying that they've seen them go through each and every one of these vehicles and have a little look through. So obviously they've got to come in for something, because they're obviously up to no good.
If the lorry does belong to these men, there's one way of proving it.
Obviously, Roger, being a 28-year traffic officer, has found the tachograph and looked at the name, and you can see him up there. He's found it. So yeah, I wouldn't even know where to look for a tachograph, to be honest.
While they wait for transport to arrive, the Interceptors have to guard the men and the diesel. Unfortunately for Dan, it's a cold night and he's out without his vest.
But we'll appreciate the warmth when we go in, won't we?
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
And if my mum's watching, she'll be horrified that I'm out here in my T-shirt. My wife won't care.
Having pounded the streets of Essex, the Chigwell team's Evo is getting a bit of TLC.
I just want our vehicles to look better than everyone else's.
Not that there's any competition between units, of course. As long as we get there first, no competitiveness at all.
After a quick wash and brush up, the Interceptors are back on the road. The Chigwell team is on patrol in Wickford, to the south of the county. Mark is watching the ANPR camera when a wanted van drives past in the opposite direction. Dave swings the Evo round and they go after it.
This vehicle's gone through the ANPR camera, and there's a marker on it saying it may be driven by a disqualified driver. I've literally just seen it in the car park just up here. So we'll spin round and go and have a word. Yes. There he is.
Done a runner.
Yeah, I think he's done a runner.
The only people anywhere near the vehicle are a mother and child.
Where's he gone?
Nah. Takeaway area. He's not with the vehicle, he's obviously done a runner.
The driver has a wanted missing out for him. Basically, he's wanted for an offence. As we've come past, Mark spotted it coming into the car park. By the time we've turned around and got back in here, he's decamped and run off. So we're just looking for him at the moment.
Is there a dog unit available near Wickford? Dave, yeah, there's someone through there. There's someone through there.
Mark spots a face in the undergrowth. This bloke has clearly clocked the Evo doing a Yui And in a matter of seconds, he's nipped into the car park, dumped the car and done a runner. The fact that he's wanted for a string of offences might well have something to do with it.
Which way, Mark?
Straight over, mate, straight through.
The undergrowth is made up of thorn bushes.
Oh, I'm so glad I come this way.
Dave is getting ripped to shreds.
You all right, Dave?
I'm going to kill you.
Bushman! You should go round to the right, there's a little track through.
Have you got him?
No, I haven't. I'm holding fire for the moment.
He's a serial offender and needs to be found. Mark calls for the helicopter and dog unit to flush him out.
He's, whilst waiting for the dog unit, I caught a glimpse of the guy through the trees. He's fairly certain he's going to be hidden around here somewhere.
We'll wait for the dog to do a little search and hopefully they'll find him.
We don't go walking around sort of too much until the dog man's sort of quite happy with where he's searched and where he's tracked, etc. In case obviously we start to contaminate the trails the dog's trying to follow.
Soon the police helicopter joins in the search. With its thermal imaging camera, it should be able to spot someone hiding in the undergrowth. But it's been 30 minutes since he was last seen.
The helicopter's gone all around this sort of cops area with the thermal imaging. It's quite happy. There's nothing in it, there's no one else in here. I think there's a fair chance he's probably got away.
Russ arrives in the Subaru. Turns out the vanishing bloke is no stranger to the Interceptors.
Yeah, he's wanted ×3, disqualified driver ×2. So obviously he may well be going to prison if they catch him driving.
One thing's for sure, he can say goodbye to his shopping, his child's pushchair and his breakfast. As the tow truck arrives, Dave spots a telltale sign that shows the driver knew exactly what he was doing when he did his runner.
Well, that'll be his house key then. They dump the keys so that if they get stopped further away from the vehicle, they say, well, it's not my vehicle, I haven't got the keys. And then what they'll do, they'll come back later for the vehicle.
If that's what he was planning, he's going to be sorely disappointed. The vehicle's going to the pound and the driver's going to prison.
He's not going to be able to run forever, get away, so yeah, it's a matter of time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe a week's time, who knows? But he'll obviously come again.
The police are still searching for the disappearing driver. Not surprisingly, he never turned up to get his seized car, and it was scrapped. It's the night shift for the Laindon team, with Russ driving the Interceptor's unmarked BMW, paired up with Mark, who's taking down details of their first job. It's a visit to an industrial estate in Grays on the banks of the Thames.
A vehicle's driven onto the estate with its lights off, and apparently 3 men have got out of the vehicle and climbed a fence. So it sounds like it could be some kind of burglary in progress.
Trained in fast pursuit driving, it doesn't take Mark and Russ long to get there.
No, negative, all we've got is it's a pickup truck.
The industrial estate is deserted. It's a well-known haunt for thieves, so if they find anyone, they need to have a good reason for being here.
That's a low point, isn't it? That'd be an ideal place to just hop over. Bear in mind there's only one road in and out of here. You should leave, but park up around the corner and see if it comes back. But the chances are they've all got phones, haven't they? They'd have phoned and then meet somewhere else, wouldn't they?
More information about the vehicle comes in. The men were seen getting out of a dark blue flatbed van with the word roofing written on the back. It rings bells with Russ. He's clocked it on the road in.
For units info, when we drove past that transit, it was parked up, there was no one in it at all, certainly not in the cab, so within a matter of about a minute, the drivers come back to it and gone. So it must have only just left.
Kilo 6 for 2.
Russ and Mark drive around to see if they can spot the van.
One domestic show. That was reported by neighbour. That was back in 2000.
Outside the door of the flat's over there.
And it doesn't take long.
That is it. That's it. Got it. Quebec Tango 71.
That's it. That's the one. Well, what we'll do is move. You can only come out this way, so
I suspect there's people laying low in there.
They sit tight and wait to see if it moves. 10 minutes later, the driver returns.
It's backing up.
Is it?
Yep. Stand by.
Go on,
let's move on.
Go on.
Straight down, yeah. Quebec Tango, 7-1 urgent. Yep, the van's moving off back towards Argent Street. We're in an unmarked BMW. And we're still Argent Street, switching on the blues now.
They light him up and pull him over.
Here's our indicator. Vehicle stop. What's your name? Got any form of ID on you, mate?
No, I ain't, mate.
All right. Who owns the van?
I bought it, mate.
Hey?
Just bought it.
You've just bought it? Where'd you buy it?
Today. Aye?
Where did you buy it?
Bought it up near the A13, mate.
Up near the A13. You're being a bit vague at the moment. Yeah. Who did you buy it from?
It was on the side of the road near the Chase.
It was on the side of the road, was it?
Round here because I've been stopping at the Chase, mate. You know what I mean?
He's claiming he bought a van a few hours ago from some bloke he met at the side of the road. He's going to have to do better than that.
Yeah.
Really? Have you had anything to drink?
I had half a can, mate. That's why I pulled over.
You had half a can, have you? Okay, right. I'm going to do your breathalyser next.
That's no problem, mate.
You ain't giving me enough details about who you are, have you? No? Because I can find that out in a minute as well.
What's your supposed first name? Blow until I tell you to stop.
But the bloke's sucking, not blowing.
You get one more go. At the moment, you're not under arrest, and you could well pass this.
Okay, mate.
Okay? If you mess me about, you're just going to get nicked anyway. Okay. All right? Blow. It tells you when you're blowing. I can hear when you're blowing. I'm sure you can blow a lot harder than what you're doing.
I'll do something with asthma.
Okay. Well, this is designed for people with asthma with one lung to blow in it. Okay. I've seen 90-year-old people blowing these. You're not 90 years old. I'm sure you can manage it. Blow in it, or you're going to be arrested. Okay?
It's 3 strikes and he's off to the nick. If, as he says, he's only had half a lager, he's got nothing to worry about.
Pass.
So it's pass.
That's why I pulled over.
Okay, fine. All right.
Breathalyzer's negative. Seems he was telling the truth. But he's got no ID on him. Mark and Russ need to confirm his identity.
My colleague here is going to take your fingerprints.
Right, very simple. These 2 fingers. Okay, can do your right one first.
Russ uses a portable electronic system called Laindon. It checks fingerprints against 7 million records held on the police national computer.
Okay, 41 seconds and it's coming back. Tell me who you are.
No 2 fingerprints have ever been found to be identical. It comes back with no match. Russ and Mark are no closer to finding out who the driver is.
We're just trying to identify this guy. He initially told us his name was They're telling us his name is
They can't get to the bottom of who this person is. But they do know who owns the van. And it's not him.
The van's registered to somebody in Kent.
Yeah, that's where I originally come from, mate.
Oh, right. It's not you, though, is it?
No,
it's not your van, is it?
It's insurance, trade insurance.
It's not, because it's got insurance to someone in Kent, and they're the only person allowed to drive it. I already checked that, and you're not on the insurance.
Russ and Mark have had enough. This joker's given a false name. He's got no licence, no insurance, and no good reason for being here. He's nicked.
Okay, mate. Slip these on your wrist for me.
I ended up pulling over near the throat.
And that one there. Okay. I'm not happy with who this guy is. I'm certainly not happy with his account of what he's doing with his vehicle. It's not registered to him. To me, it's all very suspicious, so I've now arrested him on suspicion of being involved in that attempted theft from the industrial unit. There you go, mate. Cup of tea.
The man was later questioned about the motoring offences, but he denied being on the estate for anything bad.
So I'll take the bag out.
Coming up on Police Interceptors.
You're going to be on a candid camera.
Sergeant Dan prepares for the worst.
This isn't where we find the body, is it? I found a few.
(11 a.m). The Laindon unit is patrolling the streets of Thurrock at the southernmost tip of Essex. At the wheel of the 2-litre turbocharged Evo 8 is Steve, with his Sergeant Dan as his co-pilot. It's not long before their ANPR camera flags up a dodgy car.
Metro's just gone past us in front of us at the moment. It's pinged up on the camera as possibly having no insurance, and it was scrapped last year, apparently.
Not only is the car being driven illegally, it's been rebuilt from scrap.
Hello.
The girl in the Metro doesn't know it yet, but but she's about to have a very bad day.
All right, well, we'll speak to her when she comes round. What time's she coming round?
Dan's on the mobile. He's so deep in conversation with the missus that he hasn't clocked that the person driving the Metro is a girl, not a bloke.
Yeah. All right, I've got to go anyway because we're just about to stop a old car with a male driver. All right, bye. Get up here. Is this your car? Are you insured to drive it?
Just for now.
So you're not insured now?
And I know I shouldn't drive it, but I'm getting it done.
Oh, well, either it gets done on the roadside, or we take your vehicle away. Do you want to just step out and I'll get some details from you?
She's one of the 2 million UK motorists who drive uninsured. The consequences of which can be severe, as she's about to find out.
How many points you got on your licence?
No, I haven't long passed my test.
Have you got a licence?
Yeah.
Sure?
I get it.
Yeah, if you've got it.
I've got it, yeah.
She's driving with no insurance, so we're going to seize the vehicle and issue her a fixed penalty, £200.
She thinks a 200 quid fine is all she's facing. But as a newly qualified driver, Steve's got a bit of a shock in store.
Oh, you know what's going to happen then?
No, don't tell me I'm going to lose my licence. You are joking.
If you get 6 points in the first 2 years, you have to retake your test.
Oh, you are joking.
Driving without insurance incurs 6 penalty points. New drivers who chalk up 6 or more points in their first 2 years have their licence automatically revoked. Time to get the L plates out.
What I was thinking, it's going to cost you £105 to get your car back and £12 for every day that they've got it. And that's going to work out quite a bit of money, isn't it? And you can sign a disclaimer to say that you don't want it and then you don't have to pay any recovery fees to get your car back.
Yeah, I might as well, because the car ain't worth nothing anyway.
Sorry?
She's only been driving for 6 months and this is her first car. She decides it's cheaper to send it to the crusher. But she gets little sympathy from Steve and Dan.
Because I do need my car, I have to get to work.
Where'd you work?
But then I work with horses.
Whereabouts? It's only round the corner.
Pardon?
It's only round the corner. What?
Is it cold?
Put some clothes on and you'll be alright.
I'll have to use the horses, wouldn't I? No, I work with stallions. They're racers.
All right, a bit rough, are they?
Then they're only rough at the moment because we've had a mare come in and they can smell her and they want to get to her, obviously. You should bring horses back.
We have.
Have you brought one? Why aren't you on one then?
Because we get to drive these ones.
Horses go.
No,
I think
we've got 4 horses now.
He'd need a Shetland pony, wouldn't he?
Did you hear that?
Yeah. I don't know what
He's not short, he's fun size.
Exactly, yeah. Fun for Udo.
Fun-sized Dan opts to take her car back to Grays Police Station.
I'll listen to your music.
He's used to an Evo that does 150 miles per hour. This Metro wouldn't do 150 if you put a rocket under it. She hitches a ride back to the station with Steve. He's a bit of a wind-up merchant and he can't resist taking the mickey.
No, I haven't been arrested, have I?
Yeah.
I have. I've been arrested.
No, you haven't been arrested.
Oh, no, I haven't. He's on the wind-up with me.
Some people would have kicked off at losing their motor, but to her credit, she's not one of them.
You're going to be on candid camera.
Anything she doesn't want crushed needs to be taken out now.
This isn't where we find the body, is it?
You never know.
I found a few, so
No, you
wouldn't be the only time.
Have you really?
Of course we have.
Oh, I'm ringing. Hold that up for me. It comes down. My head.
Dan is being very accommodating to this damsel in distress.
Thank you.
I must be a sucker, because I'm not normally this patient.
I'm sorry. I've got a pogo stick and everything.
Oh, no, that's...
She's been fined £200 and collected 6 points on her licence. Her car's going to the crusher and she'll have to retake her test. It's been an expensive day out. People who drive without insurance are up to 9 times more likely to be involved in an accident. Thanks to the Interceptors ANPR cameras, there's now one less uninsured driver on the roads of Essex.